This bulk lot of Lego is a Facebook Marketplace buy. This costs my son £150 to buy all this, and I will leave it up to you at the end of the video to see if you think that was a good deal or not. So the majority of my bulk Lego is made up of Facebook Market buy purchases, and this lot, like I say, my son bought for £150. He wasn't really going to sort it out. He was just going to take the bits he wanted out of it, which was 2 train sets, by the way. So he took those 2 train sets out. The rest of it he would have just sold on as it was. So I offered to take it off his hands and sort out the sets as much as I could, and then keep the rest for my parts collection, the bulk. So the plan is to see what I can see partly made up, and with the instructions that are there, hopefully not too much is missing, but this will take some time as it's an awful lot to go through. I'm quite hopeful that this lot will turn into something quite good. I've already got my eyes on a couple of sets, so let's see where we get with it. So here's an overview of everything as I've laid it out. I've managed to put all the vehicles, cars, boats, helicopters, everything else that's sort of in some sort of built order together, just so you can have a good look. And then any instructions that are in a reasonable order, and you can see the front cover, I've also laid out. So as you can see, an awful lot of city sets, but in amongst those we have these Ninjago sets from the Ninjago movie, which I thought are really cool, and we have most of it there, most of it there. We also have this creator, I can't remember what it's called, 3-in-1, don't think it has a name, or if it does I can't see it, but it's a nice little building which will fit into my crazy metropolis world, I think. So I am definitely going to make and keep that. And along with that, I found this really cute little, I guess drink stop cart, if you like, creator set, and I found most of that already built, and that is fantastic. That will fit into my little world beautifully, so I love that. So yeah, looking through this, we got a lot of icy type sets together, and me and my son pulled out any animals we found to go in my granddaughter's future zoo collection display. So that was a really nice find, that saber-tooth cat. There, what else was there? There was this other anglerfish that I didn't get. I got a black version from Germany Legoland, but not that version. I think we found about 4 dogs, different types of dogs, huskies, Alsatians, and there was definitely, oh, the octopus and sharks from this set, whatever these are. They're really cool. So I think there's at least 2 octopus, or octopi I think they're called, more than one. So, oh, this is one of the dogs. So yeah, I mean, the majority of these vehicles we will sell on, maybe as a bulk lot or whatever, or he will sell on, because I will just put them together as much as I can for him to sell on and take out the bits that I want, and I will keep and sort this bulk for my world building. Oh yeah, and I needed to show you this. This is not Lego, but it looked like Technic at first glance, but I don't know what it is. It will go in the bin, so yeah, that can go over there. There's this, is it NASA set? That was in there, and some really cool roller coaster type track from one of the space sets, I guess. There's one of those in that bag, those Arctic sets. So yeah, there's an awful lot here. I told you that we pulled out 2 train sets from this lot. The white passenger train and the blue passenger train with the tracks. And he's kept that for his collection. Quite useful for when he does his wintery village. We pulled out the majority of the minifigures. I will pull out any other ones. They will go with sets, or if you want to use them, but I can imagine most of them will go with the sets, or sell it as a whole lot of bulk minifigures. So there's plenty of money in this collection, and that's the good fun about going to get a Facebook Marketplace buy. You never quite know what you're going to get sometimes, and I have had some real wins. Star Wars sets, I've literally pulled out Queen Amidala out of a set. and other things like that, which are totally unexpected but absolutely amazing to find. So yeah, anyway, let me sort out as much as I can, and I will come back to you with the next phase of sorting and show you what I've done. Oh dear, I just found the friends box as well, I forgot about that. So yeah, this little lot to go through as well. So more to break down. But it all goes into bulk. Up to now I have sorted most of what I think is worthwhile building from the instructions I have and from what I can see that's made. There are a few bits left unbuilt, but this is the collection so far. So as you can see, although it's not my thing, I really like this bulldozer. It was really fun to make. It was only half made, so it wasn't hard, but it was a really cool actual model, I think. And same with this transporter here, with the two cars on it. That's really nice. I'll put that back up there. They're in these boxes for my son to take away and do what he wants, which I'm sure is sell them. We've got various fire bits there. This immersible sub, which is again quite nice. I haven't made the little bits of scenery, they'll stay with me. It's just mainly the builds. My son has the majority of minifigures already at his house. We picked them out. So we have some cars there, some helicopters, a plane that's made up of, well, it's got some other parts in it. We have this nice Speed Champions car, police truck, this monster truck, Coast Guard, nice helicopter there. Obviously the rotor blades are up. And this was the real piece though, I think, of everything that we made. This Coast Guard boat, it's really fantastic, so hopefully somebody will go for that. And the same with this boat as well, it's quite a nice one. All the parts were there. Along here we have a police helicopter. Is that the police helicopter? No, that's not the police helicopter, that's the police helicopter. And that's just another helicopter that come out, a Coast Guard helicopter, I think. And this cool Arctic set with the motorbike on the back, so all the pieces were there. We have some of the named builds in here, i.e. Ninjago, so that was an interesting one. This took forever to work out those legs because they were half built and I didn't want to take them all apart when really I should have just taken them all apart and started again. Another helicopter, just because it's easier to put it in there. This other Ninjago set, which is quite nice. And a Fantastic Beast set, which, let's go in there, I'll show you there. So that was pretty cool to make. These are the bits I have left and can't really make or don't want to make. So this would be the one that possibly we should be making, which is this remnants of the deep space rocket and launch control. As you can see, it's got those nice roller coaster parts in there and these nice dark orange elements, various bits. But the problem is it doesn't have a lot of the other bits that I need to make it, and so I'll leave that one for my son to think about what he wants to do with that. I can use it for parts, but it still might be worth something for him selling on, so I'll leave that one for the moment. Also wanted to show you the various bits that are left, the windows and, oh, that thing again, the frames. I don't know whether that's a Duplo part, I'll have to check that out. But yeah, some nice interesting cockpits and windows and frames and things like that. We have the other bits of windows and frames and solid parts I put all in here. There's also a big sticker part. Oh, and sticker parts. These are bigger sticker parts. And then these are the smaller sticker parts, sticker or printed tiles that I've put in here just to make it easy to look for stuff. I've got a feeling this could be a part of a friend set, so that'll be taken apart. Possibly a police trailer, I don't know, looking at the colours of it. Some Technic, another trailer. These bits, this must be like a, I don't know, maybe a big tractor or something. In there, there's also this lava truck, I don't know, lava vehicle. And as you can see, one track is there. Yeah, there's only one part of one track, so I didn't even try building that one. This one, the ferry, I looked up and I thought it wasn't worth it. It's too much brick. that I can keep and use for very little return if you make it. This was another one that really would have been good to make, but unfortunately the cockpit isn't there, so pointless from that point of view. And lastly, this helicopter, which was a big one, and these yellow bits aren't there, and a couple of other bits, so again I didn't bother making that. Then we have what's left of all the parts, which I will integrate into my parts. So yeah, this is the beauty of buying these big collections when you sort it out, and the majority of it was pretty clean. I'm pleased to say, because I have bought collections before and they've been absolutely filthy. So I think this was quite a good deal, really. I may have said before, but he paid £150 for this lot, and he's already taken out 2 train sets. So whatever return he gets on this will be, I think he'll make the £150 back, because he'll get some money off from me, from the sets I'm keeping, which I'll show you in a bit. But as you can see, I get a good bulk lot of interesting bits. Now, I would prefer more bricks, but with a lot of these sets only type of things, when they're broken down, there isn't that actual amount of brick. These are interesting, these things that make up a container, and obviously I always like vegetation. Minifigure parts are fantastic. Minifigure accessories, should I say. Wheels, oh my god, so many wheels. They'll be added to the collection, or I'll throw them back at him. And then we've got this yeah, lovely bits of pink stuff, which if they're useful I can hide in a build. If they're not, they'd probably go in the bin. Plates, at least I've added quite a few more plates to the collection. That's really good. So yeah, overall, a couple more interesting bits. The gold pile, the pile of odds and sods. The minifigures that I do have that aren't with sets are here. As you can see, a right assortment of things here that can go with various bits, which again he can place with them. I've spent a very long time sorting all this stuff out, so yeah, he'll have to finish off these minifigures, which is the easy part, to be honest. I've sorted these all out into what I know how they will integrate into my collection, how my collection is in parts. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but anyway. So a lot of people, this just looks like a you know, unorganized chaos, and it kind of is, but I kind of know where all this goes. Obviously, where I've been making stuff, a lot of the piles have become integrated, but it'll still be very quick and easy to sort out. So yeah, it won't take me long. I reckon it'll take about half hour to put all these away in the parts. These are the sets I'm going to keep. So we have this cool, I don't even know the name for it, pet shop. I think it's got like pet shop, cafe, something and something, this Creator 3-in-1. And I didn't actually know this set existed, to be honest. I don't know, I should look it up and how long ago it was retired. And I don't know how long ago this retired, but I'm guessing it's retired a few years ago. It's going to integrate perfectly in what I have in mind for my man cave metropolis upstairs. So I think this is a good little set that luckily it's all there, so it's fantastic. Minifigures, I'm not sure. My son may have minifigures anyway, it doesn't bother me. I use Star Wars figures, so yeah. This little build, I love food vending vehicles or buildings, and this is perfect. This is a fantastic thing. And there was one that come with this one as well. So I've ticked so many boxes with this little build. I love all these little cubey bits that go together to make it. This is what I want to do in my metropolis. I want to have so many little cubey bits of, whether they're shops, whether they're homes, whatever it is, it'll be fantastic. This boy is beautiful. I never thought I would like Ninjago as much as I do, or parts of Ninjago. And the parts that I like, as I go on and on about, are the buildings, landscaping type stuff, and these dragon mechs, or dragons. I suppose they all are mechs in Ninjago. But look how cool they look with a Star Wars figure piloting it. I just think it looks brilliant, and that is how I want to have them in my world. I want to mix up the themes a little bit, but the Star Wars figures are the overlords of everything. Yeah, I just think they work. I really like some of these builds that yeah, that are not from Star Wars, but to me they work together. It's a nice way of integrating everything. Yeah, this one will definitely be staying. This one was from the Ninjago movie. So again, I haven't seen that movie. I don't know whether any of you have, but I am going to watch it at some point, the Lego Ninjago movie. We will see if it's any good. As for this was a brilliant find and I'm really happy with it.